All right, so today's devotion is on patience and kindness. Um, I think when we think of patience, we think of being able to wait, calmly, and maybe we're supposed to wait being cheerful, but that's not always the easiest thing to do. Um, so I hope that the verse for this Bible devotion helps you get a new idea of what patience is. It's from Ephesians 4:2. It says, "Always be humble and gentle, be patient with each other, making allowance for each other's faults because of your love." So I guess I never really thought about patience as being something that we do because of love. I guess it is, but I guess I never really thought about that. And so if, somebody makes a mistake, we should forgive them. We should be patient with them and, still love them even though they made that mistake. We always hope that people will do that for us. So if we think about God, God is very patient with us because we mess up all the time. He doesn't have to be patient, but we are grateful that he is patient with us. One story on a true patient person would be Abraham and Sarah. Think about how patient they had to be when it came to wanting a child. They were very, very old when God finally gave them that gift of a baby. And so their patience was fully out of love for God. If they hadn't, God probably wouldn't have blessed them. And if that was the case, we wouldn't be here today. So thankfully, because they did have the patience that they needed, God gave them the number of children as many as the stars. If you remember that story from kind of the beginning of the year, that was in the Old Testament. The other portion of the fruits of the Spirit is kindness. Yeah, kindness. We're supposed to be kind to everyone, right? Kindness is not an easy thing. But if your kindness, that's your love that you're showing. Okay? Kindness is valuing others above yourself, being friendly, thoughtful, considerate. And in Philippians, it actually talks about valuing others above yourselves. So it says, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit." So that's thinking of yourself. "Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves, not looking at your own interests, but each of you to the interests of others." So you should look at your neighbor, your friends, and even if it's something that you don't really like, you should still value it because it's important to them. When I think of kindness, I can look around and think of people that I know from school and church, and then I can think of opportunities that I could serve them like Jesus served others. His kindness was very obvious. He didn't do anything wrong. He wasn't hurtful to people. Even when he was challenged to say unkind things, he never did. Jesus is a true example of kindness. And I gotta say, he's a true example of patience, too, because if you think of all the people that were saying hurtful things about him and to him, I think most of us would probably get upset and lash out and say hurtful things back. But Jesus didn't. He was patient. He was kind. So pray with me, please. Dear Jesus, please give me the patience and kindness that I need to get through each and every day. Please help me to have the same patience and the same kindness towards others as you did. In your name we pray. Amen.